I ain't gonna even front with y'all. It's like 100 and damn near 10 degrees out here in Vegas right now. Damn near middle of summer. And I've been trying to make this shot to start this video, right? And I keep fucking missing it. Oh, look at that. Story Look at that. Yeah. It's bad juju all around. But what up, y'all? I want to get on here. Damn, I'm black, bro. I'm up here just tanning. I want to get on here, give y'all a life update. I know people do that on here. I haven't been making videos a lot on YouTube because I've been focused on other stuff. Yes, I am still a waiter at a national chain restaurant here in Las Vegas. I actually enjoy working there. I like it a lot. I don't have any complaints about it really. But the life update is my status has changed a little bit. So within the next few months, I'm gonna have to find an apartment. So I'm gonna have to find a second job to work, which ain't a problem. And as far as the status and everything, the decision to come to this point was mutual. That other person is very supportive in this transition. It's just that, you know, people grow apart, all of that. For those of you who follow this channel that know what I'm saying and know who I'm talking about, yeah, that's what's going on. But within the next few months, I gotta get on that grind. I gotta get on that extra grind. So there's no really no issues there as far as that. But yeah, there will be a transitional period here between what y'all see where I'm living now and where I'm living in the future. I'm looking for a single. I can technically just about afford a single right now, but obviously in America's climate, you got to be making 3 times the rent and all that other stuff to even qualify to get into some of these places. And on paper, I don't make that much money. Of course, I have TikTok, which gives me a little bit of coin, but that's so inconsistent as far as you know what I'm saying? As far as being able to show that as a check stub that nobody's gonna let me in there. So it's just better for me to get another, part-time job or full-time job at night in order to be able to do that. And in this, I will be documenting all that. I'll, especially if I work a night job, I'll more than likely be filming it and showing y'all some of those exploits and whatnot there. So there's no reason to be sad. There's no reason to be anything. My goals right now is just to make myself better as a person, physically, mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? So for the time being, I have no plans on jumping in the saddle with anybody or anything like that. My whole plan right now is to focus on getting me together, because I've never really just focused on me. Just right out of high school, I was in a long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? That lasted damn near 20 years. And then, from there, jumped into other situations, and then eventually another relationship, which lasted a long time, and never no time to just hone in on who I am and build so that I can, be the type of partner that somebody would want to be with long term. You know what I'm saying? Because in all of my long-term relationships with both of them or whatever, it always fizzled out because of my lack of resources, which I understand, you know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily for a lack of trying on my part. It's just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? A person like myself, I'm not permitted to necessarily be, regular, only because of the way I set myself up when I was younger, right? As far as my financial obligations to the state and whatnot. I'm not sitting up here blaming anybody for that. It's just all decisions I made, but it did put me in a position where, I have to struggle a little bit harder, but I'm made for it, and that's what that's about. So I want to give that update, and also want to say, as far as when people are in situations of big change, especially like myself, I can find myself falling into despair and anxiety. But one of the things that keep me out of that is to remind myself that the only reality is today. Honestly, it's only today. Today is today, right? So today, for instance, for me personally, I've already run 5 miles this morning, right? I get up, one thing that I am consistent with as far as me, right, has been my exercising. Not necessarily my diet, as you can see. I'm getting there. I did cut out, finally, after all these years, I finally cut out soda and energy drinks a month and a half ago. So I feel like I've already dropped, some midsection out of here, because that's where it all goes, bro. And you get titties as a man and all that shit. You be having them boobage, and I don't want that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to be hard body because I am hard body. You feel me? I put in the work to be hard body as far as like my routine and being out and working out and being active. But you know, bodies are formed in the kitchen, not the gym, not on the track. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can have the muscle and all that and yada yada, but you can still be unhealthy on the inside because you're not necessarily taking care of your body, you know what I'm saying, the way you need to, and drinking enough water, agua dulce, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel better and all that whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And as far as this channel, Machine God Eats, I am still conscious of the machine, okay? Like, it's not like I'm like, you know, I'm not talking about the happenings of reality, and it's not like I'm not keeping up with that shit. In fact, if you follow me on TikTok, you know I still make that type of content, and I often post it here too, right? It's just that YouTube is not very receptive to that type of content on their platform, which I understand. It's their platform, right? It sucks, but they're not very receptive of conspiracy theories and whatnot here on YouTube, and I'm okay with that. Whatever, fuck it, I just put it on another platform, right? That content is very entertaining to me, which is why I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my thing, which is why I would make it in the first place. And plus it's informative for people that don't know, especially considering that we live in a time of information where the powers that be, like, they literally don't really hide too much. They put it out there for us to like talk about, but yet their systems that control the media don't want us to talk about it openly because they are afraid that, you know, like, people will form their opinion and go at them, but y'all won't. Most people are sheep. Most people just want to get along, you know what I'm saying? Most people just want to follow orders so they can make it to the next day, eat their next meal, you know what I'm saying? So they can have a place to sleep, so they can feel safe. And I understand that. I'm not knocking that. Some people, when they tune into YouTube, right, they simply want to be entertained, right? They simply want a glimpse into somebody's life. They don't necessarily want to know that the world is ending. The world has always been ending. But whatever, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't need a random nigga like that, like me, telling you that all the time. So I'll give y'all some insight into my personal life if I'm going to be on this platform. And, you know, my content would be more vlog style. And it will be interesting because, like I said, I am out and about. The city will expand to me now that I'm not going to be much of a homebody, right? So I like to invite you all to enjoy that with me and experience that with me. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a new tomorrow. I don't say it's a better tomorrow, but it's a new tomorrow, and it could lead to a better tomorrow, at least for myself. And as far as like I say, as far as like my goals, as far as economics and bettering myself spiritually and all that other stuff physically, y'all gonna watch that too, because my diet has changed a lot over the last couple months since I have stopped sugar and all that. So yeah, I'll stop rambling and get off here. And if y'all like this video, y'all like this type of content, let me know in the comments below or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, until next time, bye bye.